everyone, Patmaster47 here, and welcome finally back to updating the Rockfire Explosion in Minecraft. I know it's been a while, and I know I said I'd finish the first chapter of the Bending Ink Machine tutorial, but let's be honest, guys, I just couldn't stay away from this series. Um, Unfortunately, there is a reason we are starting back at spawn. And most of you know what that reason is. It's a few updates, I might as well say, on the channel, as well as we have to update our numbers with all of this. Because unfortunately, we may be losing uh, the last of these stages within a year or two, unfortunately. But a few channel things I wanted to bring up. Um, Recently, my old phone was destroyed, quite literally. So I lost pretty much everything on that old phone, um, including some old photographs, some old memories that I wanted to save that unfortunately are no longer on that phone. That unfortunately are on that phone, I am not able to keep. Um, a few pictures I wanted to post to the YouTube community tab were unfortunately gotten rid of. Nothing big, but it's still horrible to have lost them. And unfortunately, my Discord was wiped completely. I cannot recover it, as none of my emails seem to actually have said Discord on it. So unfortunately, everything on the Discord, I will know my Discord server will no longer be active by me. So anything that's in there will not be able to be changed and all that. So I'm sorry to tell you all, I did lose my Discord server, but I may do a new one. I don't know yet, but we'll see. But hello everyone in the chat. But I think it's time we um, get um, down to business. We have to update these signs, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure, to my knowledge, there are only 4 or 5 3-stage locations left. So I'm going to put down to 4 unless somebody can tell me if, I think Tallahassee did get 2.0'd. But yeah, 4 3-stage locations left, including Vissla, California, Billings, Montana, Altoona, PA, and Pineville, North Carolina. And 2 of those, I think, are planned to be removed by winter of this year, so it's unfortunate, but the memories will always last, you know. Alright, moving on to the road stage here. I don't have any ones on the sides, do I? No, I didn't think so. The road stage, oh, well, that one didn't change too drastically. We only have 6 locations left. So yeah, Discord's out of the question for the foreseeable future. One, I don't really want to get back into that at the moment. I kind of want to continue. Oh, that'd be cool. I mean, yeah, go ahead. That's, yeah, what do you want to do? Go ahead. You know, I'm not trying to drag people down. So the 2 stage only has 16 locations left, which that one didn't change too drastically either. I didn't check the 1 stage. And yeah, whoop. And I'm glad I can edit signs now instead of like breaking them and having to type back every single thing on the sign. So that is quite the difference there. And I do need to bring up my calculator here. Okay, wherever. Still trying to figure this newer phone out. That's kind of why two stage in Sacramento. I'm not getting a list of what two stages are still open, but so unfortunately I cannot give you an answer to that one. Unfortunately, since the last time I did this, um, this sign is going to be changing drastically to 48. Oh, we're on the down. We're on the downhill now. This number I know is going to be. Oh yeah, the alpha beta mix was unfortunately, or the prototype, I believe it as it's called, was unfortunately gotten rid of. So we will be missing that. Oh, I think I showed you guys that. That was last year, apparently. When Studio C Alpha. Well, that number's changing quite a bit. Yeah, 48 isn't that bad, but considering there were 65 stages in 2010 and now there's only 4 or 5 left, yeah. So Alpha only has 34. That's not horrible. Beta, they're probably gonna have like 75. Oh, that is quite the difference from the 88 over there. Kappa, the one I grew up on, I don't think that one's gonna be around for much longer either. 7. 7? What? Huh? Sorry guys, I'm at a loss for words right now. I know I haven't updated this in a while, which, I've been here. Okay, I think we also lost the beta kappa, although I'm not sure, as I'm not really getting any information on that either. I hit the Studio C. I think that's the alpha beta mix. I don't know which this is, but this is currently a unfortunately, I believe this was taken out in 2019. I'm not certain though, so that brings our numbers down drastically from, we got 34 plus 75 plus 7. That brings that number drastically down from 192 to only 116. But I think you should give it a shot. I mean, alrighty. Now this is the stage that is This is the area that is quite the... Oh dear. The concept unification one stage only has one location left. I was not aware that Whitehall, PA, and Columbus, Georgia got 2.0 or shut down. Springfield, Illinois is the only place that still has a concept unification one stage. Oh, yeah. Oh God, that is sad. All right, Circles of Light. 84. 84. I'm That's not bad. And now the number that is ramping up is the Chuck E. Cheese live stage is 284 plus. We don't actually have a... There was three left, and then earlier this year, we don't have those anymore. But yeah. So that brings our numbers roughly 1 plus 84 plus 284. That's 300. Oh my gosh. Probably more than 369 locations. That is quite the change. And we're gonna have to be watching this 3-stage and like all this. So I will be checking this every probably like month, week. I don't know. But we are losing our stages. It's an unfortunate thing, but it's gonna happen. But enough about all the sad bit. Let's continue where we left off last episode. Another real quick, I might as well say while we none. Um, Chuck E. Cheese will not be auctioning off their bots. Oh no 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 no! The company is the one that gives them money to do the stuff. They don't. Yeah, yeah, no. They send them the prepackaged, probably dance floor, and the location is forced to rip out the animatronics, not give them to anybody, destroy them, and install the dance floor, or they get shut down. So that is how that's going. Um, so yeah. So another little announcement I wanted to give was the little giveaway I plan on doing. So recently, I don't know if you guys seen the YouTube short I did, but I used to I keep all my Rockfire knowledge stuff about this series and any other Rockfire series I've done in the past in Notebook. Well, said Notebook is falling apart and is quite the mess. So I recently bought a new journal type thing to put all my stuff in, like all the checklists we've done, all the various knowledge we've learned throughout the series. So that's good. It's going well. It's about almost halfway done. It's quite the project, but what that means is after I get this done, the notebook done, or caught up at least, I will transfer it over to another notebook and give it away to one lucky subscriber during the 500 subscriber special. So that's how that's going to go. So, if you guys would like a chance to win your own dedicated Rockafire journal, just hit that subscribe button. There will be probably a comment thing a little bit closer to, but yeah, just make sure you're a subscriber there to the channel, and we'll be in good shape. So, without further ado, let's continue with what we were doing last episode. So last episode was cut short. It's only like a 20-minute episode. But last episode, we were getting the old, or Fats' body shell built in here. And I think we're just going to continue with that for now. So, yeah, we're going to have to go probably 3 like that. 1, 2, 3 like that. 1, 2, yeah. Go out, go 2 like that. Go out like that. And we'll just follow this further. Wait, we could go out like that. Oh no, we need that bit. Go out like so. Alright. So yeah, we are going to be continuing our work. I'd like to get Fats' body shell done this episode. However, I don't know if that's going to happen this episode. So I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. Now, Fats' body shell is obviously a little awkward of a shape. That's okay, though. As you guys can see how this is turning out here. So I think that's going to look a little bit better. Yeah, help. Actually, if you're willing, I'd like to get back on track with YouTube. As I said, after June, we're gonna be starting all new episodes, and it's July. It's mid-July now, nearing the end of July, and we haven't been. I haven't kept true to my word, so I'd like to get back into YouTube a lot more. So yeah, Tony, I can get you in here. Yeah, you're not. Yeah, you're not. You're a cross-platform friend. So whenever you get in, just let me know. I'll get you in here. We'll have a good old video like we used to. All right, so yeah, this is gonna have to be moved in. I can almost guarantee that, as this is probably not going to follow the curvature of everything. But that's okay. Any other helpers that are online at the moment and want to join in, do not be afraid to say something. I have jobs for each and every one of you. Or I have a few things that need to be done. But, yeah, so, I hope you guys are excited to see this series returning, as I realize it's been a year since we started this series already. Alright. yeah, it's been a year already since we started this series, and I mean, a lot's been done. We built the mechs. We built, yeah, we built the mechs. We've put the mechs on a stage. We've outlined the body shells. We've done a lot, and but after a year of work, okay, alrighty. So soon as it says you're on there, it's gonna be a problem child, isn't it? It's gonna be one of those problem childs, isn't it? However, you're right there, so I think I hope it should work. So yeah, but really for a year of work, I thought we'd be a little bit further. I'm not complaining, but I don't know. Would have been nice to see us get a little bit further. And yeah. One more little announcement that I did while I was on my week vacation, my week summer vacation. I'd like to take. Um, I did completely forget that the July, July, I have it written down, that July 9th, which I did miss, was the uh, finale, the 2-year anniversary of the finale of the first Rockfire Explosion series. And yeah, so that really put things into perspective for me. Like, I can't believe, 2 years old. Like, it does just feel like yesterday. Like, we did finish that. And I am glad to see so many of you all returning, or you all see so many of you guys in the chat. It is nice to know I wasn't the only one who was missing the series, at least. And I honestly don't know. I think I will. But I honestly don't know if I'm going to continue. Unless you guys want to see it done, I don't know if I'm going to continue the Bendy and the Ink Machine map tutorial. I just have. Like, I woke up this morning, I'm like, okay, it's Wednesday. Today's Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah, today's Wednesday. I didn't want to miss the. And, like, I know the beginning of the week. Tony, where you at? That's the wrong button. Tony, if you could join me over by Fats. I'm not necessarily sure. Oh, I'm just stupid. Hey. Hey. How you doing? But, yeah, I just woke up this morning and I was just like, okay, I should probably do the Bendy and the Machine math tutorial. And I just felt like no, like, what's the word? I had no, like, oh, no, Tony, what I'm gonna have you to do is if you could start working on the other side, like copying this over to this side, I'd greatly follow what's going on this side because it's going to be, and then we'll do, and then hopefully we get the back end. But I just had like no motivation to do that math tutorial today. So, and it really got me thinking, like, do you guys want to see that continue? Because I know there's a lot of detail in it, and honestly, I only have till like chapter 3 built on the test world. So, would you guys honestly like to see that continue? Because if not, I won't continue it. I just do not have the time or patience as I thought I did to do a tutorial. Like, I thought I had a lot more patience to do one of those, but the sheer level of detail in one of in the map I built is just way too much for me to want to continue it. See, if you guys want to see it, I'll do like a YouTube poll. And if you guys want to see it, I'll continue it. But if not, I don't want to waste anybody's time and post series you guys don't want to watch. Because... Oh! Oh, interesting. I did not know. I haven't actually talked to Crazy in a while. Because, you know, my Discord's been gone, but regardless, yeah, I did not know he was, quote-unquote, retiring from doing that. That is, interesting to hear. Hopefully I can talk him into doing one last one for this world right here. Hopefully I could talk him into doing it, but I doubt it. If he doesn't want to do it, he doesn't want to do it. I understand completely. But, you know, I might be able to. But, yeah, that is unfortunate hearing that. Hopefully, hopefully Crazy, finds a new footing. Well, we'll see. If he wants to come on here, I'll see if he would, you know, be up to doing that. But if he isn't, I'm not gonna. I might take over that stage best before, but am I gonna do stage variations? Yes. Tony, while you continue that, just so you get a little bit caught up with the other, I don't mean to run out on you, but I trust you. Be left alone with my babies. Pretty much I can go to both sides. For an example, let's go to the Showbiz Pizza one with the Rockfire Explosion. Every one of these buttons that has the sign above them that isn't lit up, like the 1980 Rockfire Explosion, 1981, 1982, 1983, the Uncle Clunk Rockfire, the Santa one, the Showbiz Pizza Place Campground, the Yogi Bear stage, the mini stage, the Liberty Show, all of them are going to be built. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're, like, I'm going to build the Concept Unification, the updated one, over by the updated Rockfire stage. Because, you know, I have it down here. But, like, the Wolfpack 5s, the updated and the regular ones, I'm going to build next to each other. I'm just going to head back. That way I won't have to add a new button. The beta Rockfire Explosion is the 1981, right? Oh, it's gonna be a hot day out today. Oh boy, I am dreading having to work, but I guess all things must happen. What's the best stage? My favorite's the 1983 one. That's kind of the one I've been building. Now, 1981 was a different variation of the stage, where Fats had his... No, Fats still had They had Duke in his space outfit. They had... I think they changed the Rockfire sign over in 82. But the characters... I had updated, like some characters had updated movements, and in 83 it is like how it is today. With the yeah, the Beta Rockfire stopped in 80. Oh, really? 80? Really? I thought. Okay, I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong. But the best stage to build and do a quick series on would probably be the Clunk stage. But one with Clunk or Santa, as you know, that's not going to be. That's only like changing Rolf's stage out. But the best stage, like looks wise, probably the original Rockfire stage, like this one. I am still debating. Yeah, the Yogi Bear stage isn't that difficult either. The only problem is we'd have to take off Billy Bob. Yeah, we'd have to take Rolf's Earl hand off, though. We'd also probably have to do the Liberty stage with that, because I'm not actually sure what was on the leftmost stage. Like, what was on Rolf's stage when, Yogi Bear was in. Did they just not use that stage, or was Clunk there? I'm not actually sure. So, I'm gonna have to do my research for sure. Um, I'm thinking since it was later in the Showbiz, yeah, I'm thinking since it was like more when Chuck E. Cheese took control of the restaurants, they might have just like not used the kind of like how they did with concept unification. Sorry guys, I had a little something in my throat. Kind of like how they did with concept unification, where they just played one show tape for Rolf and Earl, and then they just and then they took the yeah, they play one show tape for Rolf and Earl, and then they shut the other two curtains while at night they would you know transform it over. Yeah, really. Um, why did see? I think they wanted to buy Mitzi, the rights to Mitzi off of Creative Engineering, and Aaron Fector didn't want it. He didn't want to give his character up, so that's why in some early variations of Helen, they tried to make her into a cheerleader. Munching Helen's latex. Helen's latex mask is just unsettling to begin with. Jasper's is okay. Pasquale's I really like. Munch's is there. Chuck's wasn't actually too bad. But compared to like now, they're all just a little off. Okay. So, Tony has that coming along. Wow, you got quite the bit done. I don't know what he's looking at to do this. If he's watching the one stream the last stream we did. I'm not sure, but whatever he's doing, keep doing it. See, Tony gets things done. Tony's the helper that gets things done. But not saying that the others don't, but like Tony, I give him a job, and he sticks with that job. And the other helpers are good too, but yeah, that's the thing with Pasquale's. It didn't really change that much to with what is on the plastic one. And I'm not quite sure what I'm doing here. I like that. I think that looks pretty good. And I could make this a lot of and I could make this like look a lot more round, but and use like stairs, but I don't really have a way to do that for the suit. And when this is covered up, you're not really going to be able to see it. So it doesn't have to be perfect, but close enough to perfect would be great. When you step back, well, we'll just wait to step back when we get this done, but yeah, here's the problem I'm seeing right now is this is poking out away from the body shell quite significantly. So we're gonna have to fix that. Yeah. And what's another thing I could do? Oh, going back with what with Crazy and him, wanting to or him retiring from building mini stages. I completely understand like him doing it as but I completely understand his doing so as, you know, what does it really matter? Because, all these stages are being destroyed, taken out, destroyed, and chances are we're never gonna see anything like them again from Chuck E. Cheese, unless they just completely come back with their own animatronics after a while. But I completely understand his wanting to retire from uh, stage making. Okay, this is where I'm going to try to curve this in with a I'm gonna get rid of this as I go. But this is the line. And this has to get to that one. So if we just blah, boom, 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 boom. Okay. So, and now I just take the end one like so. And we'll work this in as we go. This is the only, like, complicated bit. Boom. And this is hopefully going to give the same feel as to if... And this just looks like totally stupid. And I decide to change it halfway through, which hasn't, hasn't been a stranger to, hasn't been a strange thing to happen before. Episode 39 or episode 38 of the original Arcfire series, I built Duke's body and then just completely got rid of it. 38 and 37, I believe, we just completely, like, did nothing. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to build this over, as I'm pretty sure this needs to reach out to there. Yeah, it does. Okay. That's interesting. How am I gonna do that? If I bring it all out like so. Yes, 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 yes. But, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna bring this out. Like so. And we're gonna follow this. 2, 3, like so. We're gonna split it in the middle of that to reach that. Ha ha ha! I did it! Okay. I did not think that would work quite as well as that did. And... wow, that really splits the body shell like that. Holy crap. Okay, let's get rid of the old markers. Wow, that is some shoulder there. Wow, okay. That got rid of quite a lot. So, Tony, that marker where the shoulder's supposed to be is, you're gonna have to work with that. And wow, Tony's actually getting quite a bit done. He's actually where we were. Like, finishes that row, I believe he's at where we were at the beginning of the episode. So, wow, good job, Tony. Okay. And, this is the series, we don't worry about time, so we don't limit ourselves to an hour. So, here we go. Yeah, this is gonna have to come out, isn't it? I'm trying to make this look as fluent as I can. Like, I'm trying to make this look like it's all one. Like how people build, like, big, like, circles, and I'm trying to make this look as smooth as possible with blocks, and it's quite the difficult situation to do. And, yeah. we're pulling it off. Not just me, Tony's here. Crazy helps sometimes. Whenever, we do an episode and he's on, he helps. Blue Foxy, all the helpers, Blue Foxy, Metal, all of them. They're all cherished members of the YouTube family that I have. So if we do something like that, and then this comes out one more block for, you're all welcome in my YouTube home, so to speak. You're all cherished members, and you know. I recently went back through and started watching the original Rockfire series, and I'm trying to get to when I met all of my current helpers. Like, I just got to the part where I met Crazy back in, I think it's episode 12 of the original series. Oh wow, I was a little far off. Episode 8, never mind. I was quite off with that. And I didn't meet most of my current helpers until like like after concept. It was this series actually that well, no, Blue Foxy I met back in the original Rockfire series, I'm pretty sure. Um, Metal I didn't meet till like after concept unification, and Tony, I were you the original series? Did you tune in for the original Rockfire series? Were you there at all? I can swear you were, but I just didn't have you join until much, much later. Actually, you might have been one of the helpers on the Wolfpack 5. My memory is getting a little fuzzy, and I'm joining on the concept. Oh wow, you were a lot farther off than what I remember. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm kind of remembering, but again, my memory is terrible. Whoa! Almost hit my bed and fell. That would have been fun. Yes! Yes, I remember. I did meet you on the SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom series I did. I remember that. And then the first time you joined was during this series. Yeah, you can add my Minecraft account. It's not Dr. Madness. I'd have to get out of the world to check it. Well, aren't I? Okay. At some point, if you're PlayStation, it's right there. But if you're cross-platform like Switch or mobile or Xbox, uh, give me till the end of the episode, because I don't want to have to leave right now in the middle of us getting this done. Okay, this is the part of the body shell where I'm gonna have to start. Yeah, just give me are you cross-platform or PlayStation? Because I'll take this 3. Trying to get natural shapes in Minecraft, it's not easy, but we manage. You're cross-platform. Okay, so we'll just wait till the end of the episode then, and we'll get you situated. Maybe we'll have a new helper. I'll think about it. But no, I'm kidding. We might. I might have you on as in an episode as a helper. It's not like, I wouldn't appreciate the work. It's we're kind of dwindling on helpers. Oh no, not really. I say it. I don't put it like that. I mean, right now we only have like. Oh yeah, yeah. If you want to, like, uh, like Tony, if you know my cross-platform thing, just put it in like the YouTube chat because I kind of know what it is, but there are numbers with it, and that's what throws me off. But if you have it at the moment, by all means, like put in the chat if you can, so we can get. Yeah, yeah. I don't know the numbers. That's the only thing I don't know is the numbers. I have to memorize so many numbers at work. Like it's kind of unreal that I just can't remember. Oh, your numbers have part of your identity. That's great. Alrighty. Alright. So that is, I believe, the first half of Fats's, well, not the half, but a quarter of Fats's body shell. And you can see, it looks pretty good. And I don't remember if I had the things poking out. I did, okay. Yeah, before there were numbers, it was a lot better. Okay, so there are. I'm pretty sure there's one more beam I missed to hook this, to get this connected. I'm gonna take my block of iron, some blocks of iron. Goes down to here. Like so. Alright, we're gonna do something like that. Tony, I'm just gonna do that real quick over here. For yours, just so you don't get confused. Alright, so that is one part of Fats' body shell done. So that is wonderful. Now it's on to the back of the body shell. And again, this is going to have to be tweaked. Yay. Oh boy. But it's like when we did Duke. Except I had his arm thing. pretty well done. Okay. Alright, here we go. I am kind of dreading doing this, but let's get it done. Real quick, I do want to check. Now, you guys may be noticing one thing. With fats, why are there no beams on the sides connecting the body shell to the body? And the same goes with Duke, is the reason why. It's because these pivots, or these beams on the arm, these beams on the side, you may notice there's two outer beams, and then there's a central beam connecting up to the head. The outer beams are separate from the middle, so that the middle can swivel with the head, so that you get a body lean in there, and the arms will stay in the same place. And, the whole body can move with. That's why the outer bits here. That's why only the middle is connected with the body shell, so that it only pivots with the middle. Because if you just attach it to the outer beams with the arms, the body's not going to move. Just the head's going to hit into the body shell, which is going to cause some damage. So that's a little fun fact for you. Let's get into the building. So yeah, that's why Fats only has this back beam right here connecting to this and those upper two beams. I think there's one more, but that I missed. But I have to check that again. Okay, so let's get back to work. The next episode we'll move on to another character. So I did want to do another Let's Play of a game. And I might as well just do this while I'm talking. Stop wasting time here. Ooh. Because you all know I'm dreading doing this. So there is another game I wanted to play on the channel. Alrighty. So there is another game I wanted to play on the channel, and that was and I recorded the first episode for it. I don't want to spoil it. As if you guys, actually want to see another Let's Play, But, yeah, so I recorded the first episode of the game, and at the end of the episode, I encountered a bug in the game. And this is an older game. It came out in, like, 2008, maybe 2009. And it's not being updated remotely anymore. In fact, I think the development team that worked on it actually went out of business. So there's, like, no fix to it. So, yeah, so pretty much I'm stuck on the first episode. In order for me to get a full series out of it, I'd have to re-record pretty much everything I've done. And I have like an hour worth of gameplay already recorded. Which sucks because, like, I thought, oh, I'll get a few episodes out before I encounter any bugs. I was wrong. So, if you guys want me to I'm not going to say what game it is, but if you guys want to see another Let's Play, I'll do a YouTube poll probably later today of what you guys want to see come back. Or if you guys want a YouTube series to return. If you guys want a series, like if you guys want a series to return. If you guys want, like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. But, I'll see what we're doing here. Or if you guys want a new Let's Play series. It doesn't matter to me. It's just, for this, it's a lot like how Criminal Case was, which I do want to return. I just haven't, like, actually gotten onto the game in a while. By the way, if you guys want Criminal Case to return, let me know. But, yeah, that's gonna have to go like that. Okay. So, yeah, so if you guys want to see that return, I'll do a YouTube poll of all YouTube series I want to bring back. Like this, we're getting this done. I don't care how long it takes. In fact, I'm not even sure that it's going to be 80-some episodes anymore. Well, it still might, but I'm just... We're on episode 52 right now. Just getting body shells on. So, yeah. I mean, we pretty much have all the finer things, all the mechanics of the stage worked out. We really just need to get the yeah, we really just need to get... We can't do anything until the spotlights, which are up on the roof, on the ceiling of the stage. And holy crap! Like, every time I look back, Tony's like miles ahead of me. And I suppose it's because I'm blabbering on about, like, I'm like taking breaks in between each layer I do. At this point, like, Tony's gonna catch up to me and then go, like, race ahead of me on the back here, like... Like, it's great, though. Like I said, like, Tony, when he's, like, committed to a goal, he's committed to a goal. Just super focused. Oh, yeah, you're focused, and you know, you have auto clicker. I'm over here on the controller, you know, using my arthritic fingers to... I don't have arthritis, but I'm trying to make a point here. But using my fingers to click each individual block. Now Tony's just over here with an auto clicker. He's super focused over here. Like, I suppose that's how he got the backdrop and all that done when he did. So yeah. Like how he did, but I suppose I'm just stupid. But regardless, how mentally impaired I am, Oh, you just bought one like 2 minutes ago. Oh, okay, that makes me feel slightly better about. Okay, yeah, that makes me feel a little bit better, but yeah, I'm going over anyway. So, all right. Uh, I pretty much ran out of things to talk about. So, are you guys excited for the future of this series? That's a topic I can bring up. Are you guys excited for the future of this series? Like, what this is all gonna look like when it's done? The developments, the struggles, the wins in between. Like, who knows? We could be at any moment the Rockfire Museum. What museum? Yeah. I'm not going to say anything because that's all like premium channel stuff, and I don't want to talk about that on the channel because as my YouTube channel is now noticed by Aaron Fector, I can't talk about any premium channel stuff, or I may lose my subscription to that. So that's great. I need to. Yeah, so I can't really unless it's you know. Oh, there's a block missing there. Unless it's like widely known at this point. I'm not going to reveal anything myself, but you have to. It's like $65 for the year. You have to send him $65 on like PayPal or something. I think it's PayPal. Yeah, it is. And like just let him know that you did it. Like email him, and I'd be like, oh yeah, here. And boom, Rockafire stuff about once a week for a year. Whoops. But yeah, so that's pretty much how it works. Just email him, like find his email somehow, and get it on the old creative engineering website. I don't even know if that's still being like updated anymore. And boom, Rockfire Explosion content. There you go. That works too. Did I get a new phone? I did get a new phone. It's quite nice. For the price I got it at. It's quite nice. I got it. So what happened to my old phone? I might as well, tell this story. So I'm at work one day, and I was like, hey, could I? We were finishing up for the day. I was like, hey, could I play music, and then just turn it off in between orders? He's like, yeah, sure. Will I get Discord back on it? Probably, and I'll probably add a new Discord link into my description. I might just start a whole new Discord channel, as I can't edit anything on the old one anymore. Like, ever since I put my moderators in, like, I can't edit anything on the channel. I can get onto the Discord channel. I just can't, like, edit anything on it. So I think we're going to start a whole new YouTube, a whole new Discord channel, Discord server. Sorry, but we're gonna start a whole new Discord server, probably August-ish. We'll get back online on Discord. Hopefully, if not, I'll wait a little bit later to do a Discord server. Because the old Discord server was great. Just let people know on the server, Blue Foxy, or anyone who has access to it anymore. Just let everybody know, or send them a link to this video. Explain, and just tell them I don't have access to that server anymore. So, like, if anyone messages me, I don't have it. I haven't seen it. So, yeah, just let somebody let the Discord, the old channel know. Okay. I was about to say, anybody who still has access to the server, which is probably everybody here but me. Somebody, yeah, thank you. But,
Hi, buddy. How are you? Let me talk to you then.
okay, do I want to do that now, or... Yeah, sure, I think Tony won't catch up, but we'll see. Tony, that's your challenge. Catch up to me in the short amount of time I'm gone. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, guys, I am back. Let's see. How? Okay. Anyway, I am back. Tony, how far you get? Oh, you're getting. Wow. Wow, you're doing this a lot more, a lot, yeah, really. Yeah. Tony, you're getting this done a lot, more efficient than I was, so good job. Good job. You deserve a raise, except I don't pay my helpers anything. That's why I call them helpers and not employees, because I don't pay them. In fact, I can't legally call them employees because half of them are under the age of 16. Oh, God. I'd go to jail for that. Um, yeah. I'm... Yeah, your raise is not getting kicked out. No, I'm kidding. I would never kick any of my helpers out. Unless, like, some big drama happens and I can't keep said helper. Which, um, yeah. Oh, God. Okay. So, yeah, oh boy. Computer's almost dead laptop out that I have the stream going on. Believe it or not, in the coming weeks, either the coming weeks or the coming months, or next few days, honestly, the Discord link will be removed from the Discord link will be removed from the channel, from the description of the videos, and anywhere else that it may be, because I don't honestly know where all I have my Discord links anymore. Whoops. So yeah. Gotta, I gotta text a buddy of mine, fellow YouTuber, by the way, not Furious Pack, but I gotta text a buddy of mine here because I told him something. Okay. Okay, just sent my buddy that, what was I doing? So, I have to... No, because that's not going out. What about... So, it's a little off topic. Has anybody ever watched, has anybody ever watched, that one Disney show, The Owl House? Or either of its, like, story companions things? Like The Owl House, Amphibia, Gravity Falls. Have anybody watch any of those? I recommend them. They're pretty good. I'm gonna have to do that for that. Yeah, but I recommend the shows. They're pretty good. Yeah, I recommend them. They're not that bad. If you like Gravity Falls, you're gonna like the other two, like the Owl House and Amphibia. I feel that making me. Actually, I heard that Disney might be just like the CEO of Disney might actually be selling the whole company. Unless that was a rumor. Which it very well could have been a rumor, but just saying. But has anyone heard that? That the Disney CEO might be selling the company? Which I'm not the biggest fan of Disney to begin with, but it still kind of sucks. Like they've been making family animation for oh boy. Good old Mickey Mouse isn't gonna be Disney's anymore. God, if good old Walt Disney woke up nowadays, he would not be too happy with the way things are going with Disney, but if I'm being completely honest, he would probably be very, very angry with how Disney is handling things. I think we gotta bring Walt Disney back from the dead. What do you guys think? Walt, don't be used playing. Oh, yeah, Steamboat Willie's gonna go into public access. So, yeah. Walt Disney was not the nicest guy, if I'm being. He was not. He didn't like a certain type of people. And I'm just gonna cut it at that. If you guys know, you know. Just don't put it in the chat anywhere. Yeah, I guess. It doesn't make it any better, but I guess that's how things were back then. It's a part of history. I mean, you can't really get rid of history. Well, people are trying, but I mean, Steamboat Willie, well, it's 95 years for a copyright, right? It's not 100 years. Or is it 100 years? Because Steamboat Willie was 1931. Unless I'm off, which has known to be. So that's what? That's only in 3 years. Steamboat Willie is in public domain. And if they could save any Mickey Mouse short, I hope it's that one that they can keep their hands on, because that's a Steamboat Willie's at least my favorite Mickey Mouse cartoon or short, I guess. Steamboat Willie's awesome. Alright, so Tony, what you're gonna have to do is Tony, you're off a little bit. If Tony, wait, if you come out here to where I am, um you're not quite symmetrical with what I did. You're close, but you're off by just a little bit. If yeah, Tony, if you come out here, you can see that you were off by a little bit. Other than that, yours kind of bulges out a little bit on the around here. But other than that, like you got the rest of it like down. You just I'm glad I caught that, because it would have looked a little odd, to say the least. It would have looked a little off, because if you would have had like been done with that, I'm glad I caught it in early stages. It's like a disease. You wanna catch it in early stages so that it doesn't get worse, for lack of a better term. Oh, I need to go in like that. We'll make that a 3 right there. All right, so we're getting gradual curve in with this, and that it's working out pretty well. Okay, I'm just gonna follow this up again just for some guidelines here. It's only 2 blocks off, but and I realize I'm still gonna have to end it off where it's supposed to be. If I make that a 4, today's Wednesday. Oh boy. So no videos Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. That's no videos Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So that's might as well just give that announcement while I'm here, while we're in the middle of a video. I will be out of town, to say the least. I'll be 2 hours away in another town. I stop at Walmart today. I just remembered I need to stop at Walmart. I don't want to stop at Walmart. Walmart's a scary place, especially when you're by yourself. Ugh, all the strange people I've seen in a Walmart. I'd rather not think about it. Not even the U.S. right now. Oh, that's cool. A little vacation out of America. That's cool. I always like hearing how other people's lives are going. You know. It's always interesting to me. I might be thinking of doing I won't say anything. I don't want to. Oh, you're Portugal. Oh, Portugal. That's quite far away. That's actually pretty interesting how that works, because you're in Minecraft, playing in a world, being broadcasted from the U.S. and you're in Portugal over there. It's weird the way that works, huh? Isn't it? It's just strange the way that works. Pretty cool the way that works, actually. Like 50 years ago, we didn't even think that was possible. Like 50 years ago, it would have been the 70s. 100 years ago, like that wasn't even like possible. Like they had the telegraph, and you'd have to be in like a certain range to be able to do that. Like like 1,000 miles, roughly. For best case example, you have to be like 1,000 miles if you weren't like if it was wireless. Like, gee, now like we're here, 21st century. Alright, I'll be over as soon as I get just this one layer in. Okay. What's up with Fats' shoulder here? Okay, so what I did, Oh, what did you do? Okay. I mean that in the nicest way possible. Okay. Uh, Tony, I think you're gonna have to destroy... Where does it go wrong? That's a big... It goes wrong here. So, I'm gonna break all this off here. And we just gotta find out... Yeah, from about here. That's where it all... Well, even like farther down than that, but... We'll just start there. Yeah, we'll start here. Yeah, we got all this destroyed now. Here, we'll break all this. Okay. So if I look on the inside, where does this all... Ah. Oh wait, no, it doesn't go wrong there. See, this... Okay, yeah, Tony, you're just gonna have to go through the whole thing. And genuinely, I don't want to destroy most of this. Because this is good down. Tony, I'm seeing, you're a little bit farther back than what you want to be. Like, that seems good. Go up one. That seems good. Hold on. I'm going to figure out where exactly this went wrong at. Here. Down here is where it all went wrong, Tony. That's the farthest down. In fact, I actually want to keep that last line. But from here up, it is where it all went south. And I realize I'm destroying the... I hate to destroy like 40 minutes worth of work, Tony, but... I really hate to do that, but... It's not matched up. So all that in between there... I keep doing that. All of this. Unfortunately, like... You almost... Alright, Tony, give it another shot. No, you're good there. But give it another shot. I know these body shells can be confusing if you're following the finished product. And I would just copy, flip, and paste, because I think you could do that with structure blocks. I think you can. But the only bad thing is, to get the body shell to wrap around, it would actually, like, break all this inside here, and it's not symmetrical on the inside here, so I can't do that, unfortunately. As much as it would save us all, like, hours of work. Alright, I think that's good there. Yeah, Tony, the thing I saw was it looked like you got a little bit confused because of this. Like, where it splits. Other than that, you have it down to a T of how it's supposed to go. It's just, I think where it splits into the forward sort of roll there, it just kind of that's where it failed on you. So get that working we'll go from there. We're gonna do something like that. In fact, I'm gonna make that a 4. Yeah, we'll do something like that there. And then we'll just group this in there. So, okay. So now's the fun bit of how I do this. Oh, this isn't gonna be fun at all, is it? So, yeah, if I just start to follow this now. And then I'll go in, whoops, like that. Yeah, do it like that. Whoops, broke it. Okay. So if we do something like that, which curves it quite severely, and this is honestly just, this curve right here is just so that when the body shell leans up with the, because the body shell is going to turn from, like, that's going to be maybe up to there. So when this whole thing turns, it's not going to get into the way of the arm. Unlike Beach Bear and Mitzi, who when they do the lean, they don't have like two separate pillars there. Like their instrument is attached to their body. Well, Mitzi doesn't have one. But you get what I mean. I guess that's really the only problem when you have an animatronic that plays like an instrument that isn't attached to the body, like a guitar or drum, like a guitar, or like, I guess you could do like a microphone stand, maybe, like if you swing it with interesting thought. But unfortunately, my thoughts aren't. My thoughts lead to various things. I've seemed to notice after the years. King? Like the king. Yeah, like the king. Like, his guitar was attached to his thing. Or like. That's why the Cyberamics I don't think have body leans, because Munch playing the organ or Pasquale playing the drums, like they don't hit the drums to begin with. Like Duke and Fats actually kind of like hit their instruments. Duke especially, he actually hit the drums. Rolf's kind of the oddball out because he hits the cymbal. And like, yeah, he'll hit the cymbal and it'll actually hit it no matter where, like his body lean doesn't really subtract from that. So it's a little weird, like the actual concepts of these characters were one to be like they were all strange. Yeah, it kind of swivels. He has a it swivels with him. I didn't realize that's what you were. But like when he leans, because I think it's nothing to do with the mech probably, but his hand is probably like a foam, kind of like how Beach Bear's other hand is. Like it's probably like a foam, and then that way when it moves with it. It's probably like a foam, and when he moves, the microphone moves with him. Interesting thing though, I actually got to see this part of Fats' mech. Well, it wasn't Fats, but when I went to the Altoona location for Chuck E. Cheese, which I am gonna go one more time. Probably closer to probably this year. Honestly, I'm probably gonna go again this year and do like an animatronic update. Even though it's like an hour drive for me, it's not that bad. It really isn't that bad. So yeah, I might go again sometime this year. Probably after school starts back up again, so that there aren't much. Yeah. I don't know if I'd make another trip to. Don't want to drive. Yeah, I get the. I get the sentiment of the driving thing because, like, I really want to go to Billy Bob's Wonderland. I just don't want to drive 4 hours to West Virginia to go there. So are you serious? Which stream was it? Oh, the when I was in Altoona. Your history teacher really made you put that on. Oh, that's kind of cool. I was broadcasted to a classroom full of kids. I have stage fright. I don't really. Well, kind of. It's not really stage fright. It's just I get like really nervous when I. Oh, goody. I was being broadcasted to a bunch of children. Yay. That's cool. What'd they think? My camera work could have used. I was streaming this all on my phone when I did it. So that was the fun bit. It was all on my phone when I. That was my old phone. I just lost. I never did tell the story of how I lost that. Yeah, my boss let me put on music while I was working. Well, a family came in, and my phone was on the counter so that I could hear it out in our dining room while I was like sweeping and mopping. They enjoyed it. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad I can still make content people enjoy. But, so yeah, I set it down on the counter. Family comes in. I pick up my phone. It was still working by the time I picked up my phone, so I have 30. Oh, that's good. Just, point them over to my channel, we'll, you know, we'll get a few more followers, a few more subscribers. Yeah, I'll do that. And yeah, we'll get a few more people into the Rockfire Explosion, Chuck E. Cheese. Well, that's good. I'm glad I was able to, because that was really the whole thing of this series was to get people. I didn't think anyone was still into the Rockfire Explosion, and anybody who would stumble around, I would educate them on animatronics. And I'm glad I was able to do that. So, and I guess it's helpful with the history because this is history. Like whether people want whether people like Chuck E. Cheese want to admit it, this is history. Like these characters were a big part of children's entertainment for years, and then just all of a sudden they all just disappeared. I will take it. But yeah, but like whether Chuck E. Cheese wants to admit it, these characters are a part of their history, and you can't get rid of history, no matter how hard you try. Like you can't get rid of it, and just things that happened. You can't take that away. You can't rewrite history. Well, you could try, but that has Russia tried that. That didn't really work out for them. Okay, this isn't really shaping up how I want, but good thing is this is in the back, so you can't really. I forgot something. What'd I forget? I forgot something. But yeah, I actually, when I went to Altoona, I undid the Velcro on the back of Munch's thing, and I actually saw this part of Fats. You're making $5, and you sold like wow, that I'm impressed. Like you're actually making money off that. Like I try to make money off this series. All the money goes to charity, so don't get mad. Ha! But I tried to get this series to actually like making money, and I offered Aaron Fector like half of whatever I would make off this for restoration projects or whatever, whatever it would have been put towards, like, and I would give like a tour of this world to maybe people who couldn't make it down to down to Florida. And I was about to go with it. Well, I emailed Aaron Fector the details of this, and I said, hey, how you been? I was thinking of, blah blah blah, you know, charging people like I don't know, maybe like 15, 20, $25 ish per tour of the world, and it, yeah, maybe 4-hour tour. And I was all gung ho about it, and then he shot me back the email like, he said it was impressive, so I actually think I still have the email, but I don't know if I do. but I got shut down pretty much. Was it was he said, "Oh yeah, well if I would have done this, if I would have wanted something like this to be done, I would have done it already." Blah blah blah. Um, Regardless, he said if I do make money off this, or if this interferes with the business, with creative engineering, I'm gonna get this world shut down or this series shut down. So, and I didn't want to lose my livelihood. At this point, it is my livelihood. It might, one day I might start making money off these videos, but I wasn't allowed to charge people for tours, to my knowledge. But I could still probably give tours to people. I just don't know if I would do that. Because then I'd have to go on like a Discord call with the person, or I'd have to... I'm not so much keen into talking to people when I can't see their face. It was always a big thing. I don't know why. Right. Yeah. But hey, that's okay. Yeah, you were going good for a while. Yeah, that's the big thing I think it was, like this is pretty much I like to call this world virtual creative engineering, because pretty much it is. I'm not technically allowed to call it that, like, officially. But this world is pretty much creative engineering, but virtual. Pretty much. And, yeah, that's a big thing, like, Evil Clown, yeah. We might do that. We might build that. But, like, in give due time, like when we get everything built, this pretty much will be creative engineering. A creative engineering Chuck E. Cheese museum, so to speak. And that's my half of the body shell. Done. Wow, that was quite the project. But yeah, so I just can't bring people in here because then people won't go to down to Florida for the in-person stuff. So, regardless, I couldn't do that. So, but is Fats's body shell. Well, my half of it done. Tony, you can still work on your half. I actually wanted to go back to... Yeah. No, I understand it entirely, but it would have been nice to make some kind of income from this, but that's okay. I actually wanted to go over to, back to the original Rockfire, and I went the wrong way. I went to the Chuck E. Cheese. Half of this. I actually wanted to come back here for these mini stages. Believe it or not, I'm going to move these. I think I'm going to move these mini stages. I want to develop a mini stage for each of these Chuck E. Cheese stages. And I think I'm actually going to move some of these characters. Why are these on? These should not be on. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take a little break. Okay. We're probably not gonna go for much longer anyway because we're already 30 minutes into 2 hours into this. I don't want to make a 3 hour long stream and then nobody want to watch it. Okay. Besides, I kind of have to go in 30 minutes anyway. So, yeah. So I think the next big project we're gonna do on this, like in between, like we're gonna maybe put together 30 minutes for big project and an hour plus for building the stage. But I think I'm going to take these characters and actually move them. Because I kind of want to do my own, like... Because Crazy has one in his world. If you guys remember that. He built his own, like...
It's 2 o'clock, bud.
I know.
When do you go? 3?
Yeah, I
Okay,
know.
sorry.
So, what was I saying? Ah, yes. So, I kind of want to make my own, like, warehouse in this for the Rockfire explosion. The only problem... I have a hair on my foot. There it is. There we go. So, the only problem is we're going to have to move these from their original place. And that's not something I like to do on this series. I kind of like to let them, leave stuff where they are. But like the mini Wolfpack 5 here, the mini Clunk that still doesn't work, I might try my hand at getting that to work, although I don't think I will. Because, Crazy does this stuff a whole lot better than I do. And the thing is, now that Crazy's done with this, I guess I'm going to have to take up the mantle for trying to do this now. Yay. But I'd like to try to remake creative engineering. In a sense. And because this world was built before, I can build down 50 blocks, is it? Or is it negative 64? Negative 64. Okay. So like I can do a creative engineering type thing. Have I done many Studio C Alpha? I haven't done any of the mini Chuck E. Cheese stages except for Concept Unification over here. But regardless, is this something you guys would like to see for like its own mini series? Like it's maybe like a mini roleplay series, sort of. Would this be something you guys would be interested in? And then that way we could double content from this and the Rockfire Explosion. Sort of like where we move all these. I think I'm going to move them. Well, I mean, not official, but these are kind of mini series on the mini state. Exactly. And the thing is, like, these are my own designs. I'd have to ask Crazy if he'd be gung-ho for it. I think I'm actually going to do it over here. But would you guys be interested in seeing that? Like, my own mini, like, roleplay series. I'd get, like, Tony in on it. I don't know if Crazy would do it, but we'll see if he'd be interested. We get maybe Blue Foxy, a few others. Like, these stages are going to be moved to, like, Friendly Freddy, the Confederate Critters. I just love how they look. And I might make my own, like, creative engineering warehouse, like the Jefferson building, not the newer one. And then, like, I'll do that, give it a basement. Or I might just do my own, like, warehouse. But I'll give it a basement. I'll give it And then for like all the Chuck E. Cheese stuff, I might do floor 2. And like would you guys be interested in seeing it? Is what I'm pretty much asking, because I definitely want to do a thing where I try to move these characters, but that's gonna take like the bigger stages, but that's gonna take like a whole series in and of itself just to move one of them. The leaky roof. No, I'm not actually gonna do a I'm not actually gonna make creative engineering. I'm gonna make my own take on it. But yeah, so if you guys are interested in that, let me know in the comments. Again, I might do a YouTube poll about it. But a lot of these stages are going to have to be moved. The only thing is, I didn't read that. What masks are you going to have made now that you're going to use the updated bots? Honestly, I have the masks and everything built, except for Looney Birds. I don't have Looney Bird's mask, the definite build for Looney Bird's mask built, as his is a little more complicated. These are the masks we're going to use. Even though this Billy Bob looks like the walk around. Beach Bear doesn't look the best, but that's just because of the wig. Like this fat, we're either going to use this fats or that fats. I think we're going to use that fats. We'll use this Beach Bear. I need to fix the wig up, but that's Beach Bear's mask. Duke's mask looks honestly perfect there. Mitzi's is okay. Just a little scary, kind of. Rolf's will use... Like, I just need someone to develop a Looney Bird's mask. And I might take another stab at it myself a little bit later. But yeah. Like, Tony, I don't know if this one was you. Like, this is a project I still want to work on right here. Like, I don't know. I don't remember who built this. This Looney Bird mask right here. But it's actually not that bad. Oh, wait. There's a sign right here that says... Oh, it was Tony. Yeah, Tony, you already had a Looney Bird mask here being designed. And then this is my own project I was working on. This is for a YouTube series. I don't even know if I'm going to continue this, but it's here. But yeah, just you guys. So now that we only have like 30 minutes left, I'm going to develop more mini stages. Yay! God. And they don't have to work right now. I'll get them working when I get them moved. Because I don't want to... Tony, honestly, if you want to help me do this... And I'm not trying to make them, like, real advanced like Crazy did. I'm just trying to make them work. Yeah, if you want to come help me, I don't care. See, these are all my own design. It's just when you have so many people developing the same thing, it's going to look relatively the same. So I have Duke on one controller, don't I? I don't know why I'm starting with Duke, but he just seems to be the one I'm going towards. And this doesn't work. Why work? Because I'd have to get a redstone through here, wouldn't I? To get to the mouth. Let me try... And I think, obviously, we're gonna start getting the... I have not worked on these since the original Rockfire series. And the new blocks that we have, I can develop. This is, oh yeah, these. What are these? The structure? / give. Unless I have one in my inventory. I don't. Ah, shoot. I don't have anything in my inventory anymore. there's a structure block. Is it a structure void? Slash give at s barrier. Yeah, barrier. I couldn't remember the name of it to save my life. Barrier. There we go. That's better. So I need to take a barrier out here, like that, sort of, mostly like this. That one wasn't even necessary. Okay, shoot, okay. That doesn't... Oh, wait, it's glass. It can go through blocks. I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off and put a continuous signal to develop this. Okay. So that doesn't work. I didn't think it would work, but I did it anyway. Okay, so I need a redstone to be brought into that, as well as up here. So if I use... So what does that do? That doesn't flip the ears. I might just go ears off. I gotta sneeze. Sorry, guys. I knew I had to do it before it happened. Alright, so is that all the movements I want for Duke? I just don't know how to get... Oh, and then I can... Ooh, whew. Okay, I can get a piece of red concrete here. For the little symbol he has on his... Okay, yep, that's good for Duke. That's all... Again, I don't want to do something that's like too complicated now and then having to get rid of it. Okay, we'll move to fats. We're just going to take some barriers out this way around fats. Actually, how I did it there was quite perfect. And of course that's not going to reach. Alright. I tell you what, Tony, tomorrow I'll do that in its own video because I have a little bit more time. I'll check out your... There we go. Ha, nailed it. Okay. I really don't care about that one guy was saying. Okay. Yeah, when you finish it... Oh, maybe it... Oh, okay, a week or so. Okay, yeah, that works. Because we won't start moving these guys out until... I'll do my own mini-series on it, but... These won't be moved out until... Probably... Yeah, these probably won't be moved out until... See, if we do a little bit of work each episode, probably till closer till we're done with the updated Rockfire. These won't be done till, so... Yeah. Okay, if I put a... Okay, that does work. Again, I'm not the one who's spent a while developing these. Like, I can't build these. My stream is showing a blue screen. Are you... Are you updated into the stream, like, far enough? And Fats is left foot tapped, so I'm gonna have to... A real engineer would be able to hide all this underneath the stage, but I'm not an engineer. I can barely make my original ones work. Yeah? Well, that's Fats for you. Alright, all of you who ever wanted to see this finally completed. Piglin head for mini. There are piglin heads in the game now? Oh my gosh, there are! I did not know that. Huh. Guess Beach Bear's next. He's gonna be the fun one. Because I only have his arm working. I need to... I did not know that. Yeah, that'll get there. Then I just need to take one off of there. Yeah, you know, just bridging. Stream is fixed. Yeah, I think it was just like you weren't updated. Because it was not a blue screen on mine. Okay, good. And... okay, I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm going to get some... That noise is starting to get annoying, isn't it? I'm gonna replace these with, should probably take these out. You won't really see them. Yeah. And then this needs to be replaced with some glazed terracotta. I'll just use this red stuff right here. There we go. Is there clay down there? I'd like to get one of these on a delay. That works. I'm okay with that. Alright, Beach Bear was fun to put together. Okay, we're done with Beach Bear. Mitzi's next. And Mitzi has two. Why does Mitzi have two controllers? She should only have one. Or not controller, but a power source. Again, if I take a piston like so, and I might be able to actually do it on the skirt. That would be good if I can just... See, I'd like it to get there. Put a little bit of delay on that. There we go. And that's Mitzi. Oh, this is gonna be fun building a warehouse for these guys. Alright, I'll go maybe 10 more minutes. I think I can get the rest of these. Okay, so how I did Beach Bear is pretty much exactly how we're gonna do Billy Bob. Yeah, I'm gonna have to extend his guitar out one, aren't I? Oh, gee. Billy Bob's gonna have to be design changed quite a bit. Okay, the item frame can go. Yeah, this all can be taken out here. That. That. That's where the piston's gonna be. There. I just broke that. Actually, this can be used as the same. Like so. And is that gonna work? I doubt it will. Is that gonna work? Actually, let me just... Okay, and... Oh. Oh, that broke him even more. Okay, well this is a work in progress for sure. Oh, what did I do? Okay, Billy Bob's a work in progress for sure. Well, we have the center stage working. And I think that's all I'm going to do for this episode. So next episode we'll get... Actually, I might just build them all and then hook them up as soon as we get to the the warehouse. As soon as we move them, I'll hook them up. But yeah, characters like the entire Confederate critters are already working. So that's the only bad thing. I'm gonna have to rip all that apart and then put it all back together. But oh, Looney's almost done. Oh yeah, you're building the mask for Looney, aren't you? Almost completely forgot. I'm sorry about that. Um, Tony? I don't know why I can't remember things anymore. But yeah, these shows are all going to be moved over. But yeah, we're going to build all the stages here. Actually, I might just build all these, like what all we have done, like the bigger shows. And then I'll just move them all over. Like, it's not going to be a big move, but it's still going to be a mini move series thing. I'm gonna go see what Tony's up to. I'm not gonna be able to fit under that. I don't know what Looney had used. Oh,